semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense has the football first here today.
So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
They'll hand it off.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Moore.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
And the Ducks have first and 10 here. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. The freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted.
The sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
He opened the semifinal game with a pass. He escapes the pocket.
Escapes the pocket.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive will set it at the 37. To the air. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keep him off balance with a run. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And then first down, right back to the running game. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. Ducks are in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Casper. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of their first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. So it's 1st and 10, inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
But to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. It's a safety for the defense.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see. But these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Breaks an open space. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. The backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Swarmed to the pass rush. The sack.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Punt over the middle. It's Davidson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his back. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. To throw. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. First down and 10 now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide end. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up first and goal at the 9. The Ducks line it up with first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Direct snap to the back. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain to stop the ball for 31. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw. It's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Fights through the tackle. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Now it's third and short with 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Chris, my man, I don't think anybody could have predicted a start to a game like this with such a bizarre score. The good news is on the other side, even though you're down 5-0, you had the safety, the offense is struggling. Hey, if you get a touchdown, you're leading this thing, 7-5.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Trying to find room. It's Hardy. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Williams. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Clemson, as they put 6 more on the board. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of the receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, the spin move. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. This time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit there by... Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Bringing pressure. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to... gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, That'll be the story of this second half.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. But it's incomplete, and that will not bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Can he make it to the marker? And they're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could
pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon, to put them on top now.
If somebody had a busted assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot...
A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills. by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. First down and 10. They'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice... return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Moore. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is caught. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
Bringing it out. It's low. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To throw, it's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Picks up the first and is still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The running back here in a direct snap. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
In the red area, it's Davidson. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Gets loose. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Gang set. Your second down.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple of...
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grinding away with a running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now
More timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College.